everybody, and welcome to the Emporium. Yes, that's right. We are finally going to go inside of this humongous building today. Yeah, and how's everyone doing today? I hope your day is going well. My day this week actually is a little busy for me. I've got family coming into town, so uh, we'll see how long this episode is, but at the very least, I want to show this whole building, the inside, what it is, how it works, and all that. So, yeah, let's just cut straight to the chase. Actually, before that, big disclaimer. Uh, Anybody who is watching this video who plays on this world, you are not allowed to watch this video. So close it now. Thank you. The reason being, for everyone else, is this is a giant mini game. I've talked about it briefly on other episodes, and I debated whether or not I wanted to show it on camera at all in the first place. But I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to tell people that are actually going to play it to not look for the sake of spoilers. And yeah, let's just hop right into it. This cobblestone wall here is just to block out the view for people, but and it even says under construction, do not enter. So let me set the stage a little bit. This giant building called the Emporium is a story-based minigame. The rule book is yet to be written, but essentially what it's going to be is you leave everything behind when you come in, so you bring nothing inside. You're not allowed to break blocks. You're not allowed to kill anything. It's just an exploration thing. You are allowed to interact with objects, though, and especially you're allowed to interact with objects that you find inside. So, without further ado, let's enter the Emporium. And I'll let the style speak for itself when you walk in, but okay. So, here is the main entrance room. We have this magnificent painting, mysterious looking painting. Don't mind the scaffolding, and there's shulker boxes around as well, but normally this will not be here, and this is just the beginning room. Okay, the painting says Ancestor and Prize by Nezral Zam. Let's see what else. So blocked off area, okay. And the point of this, by the way, I'll just stop pretending like I'm playing it in a second and say how it works, basically. But so the point is, people will come in, see all this stuff, have no idea what to do. Logic will eventually lead them to read this book, which I will now read, and we'll go from there. So, about the painting. Nezral Zam painted Ancestor and Prize based on the well-known legend surrounding the building in which it hangs. The Emporium, as it is called, is said to have once been the home to one of GID. GID, by the way, is the name of our realm, so that's why you'll see that a lot, but that's just the name of our server. Okay. Home to one of GID's most powerful sorcerers, the Ancestor. Legend tells that although the Ancestor was once a force of protection for the land of GID, he became obsessed with a fantasy that the very walls of the Emporium were watching him and always listening, that the building itself was alive. He believed that if the building was alive, then it must have a heart, the source of its life force, the prize. The Ancestor locked himself away in his home, setting on finding his prize, never to be seen by the people of GID again. At least, that's how the story goes. Nowadays, this Emporium is used as a museum of sorts to house this giant painting, and the rest of the building has been sealed off since long ago. Some people claim that hidden in this room are the secrets to accessing the sealed off sections, but none have ever succeeded. Dr. James, Department of Fine Arts. Okay. So, pretty mysterious, eh? So, the point of this is, as the way to kick off the game, you read the book, you learn about what this painting is, the Ancestor and his prize, aka the wizard or the sorcerer that used to protect this people, and him looking for the heart of the building that he believes to be alive and watching him. And it said at the end there, if you heard, that it hinted at there being hints within this room to access the sealed off portions of the Emporium. So we'll just look around here for a minute. I will point you towards what I hope people find, and then I'll showcase the rest of the building as well. So if you'll notice, right here, not in glow ink, but just on the sign, right here, secretly it says, "The walls only hear the voice of the ancestor in the right spot," and spot is in red. Okay, where's a red spot? Okay, here's a red spot. What does that mean? The wall. Okay, wait, actually, that's a bug. That wasn't supposed to happen. I need to work on that redstone. But okay, I don't know why it activated that skulk sensor right now. Okay, it wasn't supposed to have activated. So this is good. Anyways, the right spot. This is a red spot. That's the key spot. Okay. So, but how do they what did it say? How do the walls hear the voice of the ancestor? Okay, so let's keep looking around and see what else we can find. There's a little hole here. Not sure what that's about. Can't really see anything behind there. Okay, what's this? Press the button to the right of the giant picture frame. Okay, so what, that button right there? Let's press and see what happens. Ooh, oh, okay. There's a goat horn here. Keep in mind, we won't have any items on us when or whoever plays it. Okay. The voice of the ancestor. Ah, so the voice of the ancestor has to be used in the right spot. Okay, so then they would come here to the red spot. Ah, and it opens a door. Okay, but they've got to time it right. So there we go. First puzzle solved. Okay, that brings us to the next room. Okay, I'm not going to go hard on reading the whole... Actually, I'll read the main story points as we go. But there's a lot of secrets and alternate paths and stuff of that nature in here. But I will lead you through the gist of it. And what the heck is this? There used to be a painting here. Okay, I haven't been in here in too long, but there's supposed to be a painting there. I don't know what the heck happened to the block right there. I wonder if it was a dirt block and Enderman took it and broke the painting. Not sure. I'll replace that though. There's a painting that's supposed to go there. Okay, so there's a black cat surrounded by candles and another book. A note scribbled on some parchment is neatly attached to the messenger cat's foot. The cat seems to be gesturing for you to read it, so you untie the twine and take the note. To our newest guest, welcome kindly to my home. I see you've stumbled upon one of my instruments. Although I applaud you for being the first person in decades to stumble into this area, I regret to inform you that you must kindly leave at once. You may keep my instrument as a token of accomplishment, but I must ask that you will stop your uninformed venture and never come back. Dearly, the ancestor. Okay, interesting. So apparently the ancestor sent a messenger cat to tell us to leave. So we're not going to listen to him. We're going to secretly keep exploring his home here. But yeah, let's continue. Okay, what is this? There's a robot. Some sort of kitchen. Break room. Okay. What does the robot say? The strange machine powers on as you approach it. Greetings from KitchenBot. How may I serve you? Error. Cannot serve valued guest without kitchen knife. Please return knife to KitchenBot's barrel to receive services. Okay, so there's the barrel. So apparently we have to return him his kitchen knife. This introduces the idea that there is essentially fetch quests all throughout the Emporium. Different characters will ask for different things, and most of the time they interweave with each other in regards to the overall story. But there's a lot of them, so I will leave that one there for now. But We've got a choice. Okay, let's look over here. Some creepy dead guy. Another quest. What's up here? Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of maze-like. Not entirely, but there's a lot of different places to go, and trust me when I say there is secrets hidden all throughout here. Okay, some sort of room with a desk, another book. I'm gonna leave some of the story aspects secret, so when eventually I have someone play this, I'll have it on camera, and it'll be entertaining for people that don't know about it as well. But okay, another weird colored room with another cat. Another cat with a note attached to it. Its paw seems to have been waiting for you. Dearest guest, you're a curious one, aren't you? Since you clearly have no regard for personal space, I only ask that you don't touch anything and be respectful. Oh, and you might have been able to tell, my home is a little run down, so if you see any broken pathways, proceed at your own risk. Okay. Okay, so here is... Okay, another painting. Interesting. What is this one called? The Face of Doubt. Okay, so it's a library. I see what he means by, as you can see here, a broken path. So we can't get up here. How are we going to get up there? Therein lies another puzzle of this room, essentially, to find your way through climbing up around these sort of things to get up there. I know the easiest way because I made this, but okay. We made it. What's over here? Some sort of break room. Okay. Alright, so once the players... And even though it looked like there was just a few rooms down there, if there's a lot to do and secrets that I have not showed there. So basically, you will make your way up to this room, and here is kind of the hub of the Emporium. So as you can see, it turns out we came up through the bottom, but we were in the section called guest services. Okay, that explains why there was a kitchen, a little bedroom, the break room, the library, stuff like that. So what do these other sections say? Personal quarters. Okay, so that might be where the ancestor lives or something. Manufacturing. Interesting. Research and development. Looks kind of laboratory-esque. Okay, interesting. And some bubble columns going up and down here. Okay, interesting. This cat, by the way, is just extra cat that I have backstock so that I can put him other places as I go. Okay, yeah, and two more paintings. We got one here called Attributes. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Interesting. And Symbiotic. Okay, so just a forewarning, the only other section that I have completely done for the most part is manufacturing. You can probably tell I have not started on that research and development one. Let me get this ready. Yeah, research or personal quarters, I mean. Not started. Research and development it's getting there. It's getting there. So let me showcase manufacturing just so you can see all the builds here. Okay, there's some weird pistons, machinery sounds. A little broken robot on the ground that's got something to say. Something down there. What's over here? Okay, another weird colored room with a cat that apparently we can't get to. Okay, interesting. What did this sign say? Service Robot Control Center. Okay, so I guess these look like little servers or something. And some sort of computer input. Okay, maybe we have to put something in the computer there. And something to read there. Okay. Okay, whoa, another robot there. So there's characters all over this place, mostly robots. And here's one of my favorite rooms in the Emporium, this factory. So we've got all these conveyor belts going back and forth, manufacturing different parts for these robots. And this is another flaw of stupid Enderman. This is supposed to be filled in with clay block, but Enderman take clay blocks, so I gotta repair that now. That's gonna be a constant upkeep about this place. There's one there too, so that's very annoying. But anyways, there's another one. I haven't been in here in too long, apparently. There's 3 blocks missing. Who knows where else? Okay, here's a interesting pipe with some black, whatever this is coming out of it. Which, by the way, if you're wondering how I did this, there used to be a bug in the game where you could create invincible mobs by throwing a potion of damage and a potion of healing at them at the exact same time. And then it would, somehow that turns it invincible completely. They've patched it out, but if you had any mobs that you turned invincible before the patch, they stay patched. So basically I have a trident killer up there that's just constantly attacking a squid, and so it keeps leaking this black stuff. Really cool effect. Unfortunately I didn't make more of the mobs that I can do this with, so I'm stuck with just this one use, but definitely one of my favorite unique things about this place. So, okay, there is lots of secrets in this room as well, and it continues downward if you can figure out how to get down there. Okay, what is this? Okay, so this is just a way back out to that front main room. So let's go back up here. So as you can see, I'm not showing all of the story points, but I'll go back over here, and there's at least one other main story point to show, and hopefully this is entertaining enough, even though this is just a one cut of touring this place. Okay, what's up here? Okay, a big room with I don't know how that Enderman got here. What the heck is that? Okay, that looks kind of like a heart, I guess. And okay, and this is the main the key point of the story. This is where you find out your purpose, essentially, of the game. So let's read this book. You untie yet another note attached to the black cat. I suppose I figured you would manage to find your way up here. You did seem to be trying to help some of the individuals that you've been coming across, so maybe I can trust you and open up a little bit. Where to begin? As the story goes, I became obsessed with this place I call the Emporium because I believed it was alive, and therefore must have a heart. This much is true. What the story doesn't tell you is that I found the heart, here in this room you stand in now. Being a sorcerer, and a greedy one at that, I tried to harness the power of the heart and use its energy to make myself stronger. But alas, my greed got the best of me. I accidentally sapped the essential attributes out of the heart: creativity, knowledge, companionship, and pride. Without these core attributes, the heart became cold and angry with me, and trapped me deeper in the walls of my home. I've had many years to lament my actions and hope for the day that the attributes can be relearned to the heart so it will allow me to leave. But I cannot do it alone. In order to heal the heart, 4 ancient books must be brought here and placed in the right spot. But this is not all. The books must also be turned to the correct page. Each book contains something of a riddle inside, directing the reader to which page contains its power. Help me gather the ancient books in order to heal the heart of the Emporium and save me from my prison, and I will be eternally grateful. I will make it worth your while. The Ancestor. P.S. I will continue to send messenger cats to inform you of anything I think you will need to know, as I cannot yet meet you in person. Okay, so we learn this is the heart. It's gone cold because him being a greedy sorcerer accidentally sapped it of its energy, of its core attributes. And the attributes, if you notice, were color-coded. Same with these books here. And they also correspond with the different colored doorways of the 4 sections. Hopefully people will make those connections and essentially come to find out that you will need to gather a book from one ancient book from each of these 4 sections. So the whole point of all the quests individually in each of these 4 areas is to get, one ancient book. Once you get all 4 ancient books, each book will have a riddle inside of it that will, the answer to the riddle will be a specific page that you turn to. And if all the books are turned to the right page, the heart activates, becomes warm, and turns on. And then the door will open, which will lead to the final section of the Emporium. I still have to make a path somehow getting up to this top area, which is where the final section will be, where you will meet the ancestor, free him, he'll give you your prize, and maybe anything bonus. So, there it is. That's the Emporium. We've got a lot of work to do still, as you can see. Down here, this is the first half of the research and development section. I want to eventually make it all the way up to this level, basically, at least. Maybe up into that spot, I'm not sure. And, yeah. So, let me go back to the hub area, collect my thoughts, see if we want to work on anything, see if I missed any information that I wanted to tell you guys, and, we will go from there. So I realized I have not shown the research and development area, or at least what is complete of it. So there's lots of holes places, by the way, which is essentially where I want to potentially put something that involves redstone, like a fetch quest. Basically, it's a hole somewhere that I have enough room to actually put one there. So that's why there's holes places. Okay, so there's a room here. There is a puzzle in this room. I won't go into detail. It involves this computer, and it's essentially a parkour puzzle where there is a hole here, and you can climb up and get onto this railing. And I'm not sure what the point of the puzzle will be yet, but this is the main room that's really done so far. Some ladder that is inaccessible. Okay. And mostly I'm just building the floor layouts at this point. There's a robot there. Another room with a cat. Hallways that eventually lead up to where I'm going to have a big room here. So, yeah, there was that. What else was I going to say? I'm trying to collect my thoughts quickly because this video is already long and all we're doing is giving a tour. But oh yes, one of the other gameplay aspects of this game is that, so you know how there's those 4 main sections of the different colors: the research and development, personal quarters, manufacturing, and guest services. Okay, so the way that this is going to be designed gameplay wise is there will be one key tool that you get from each of these areas. If you noticed at the beginning down there, we got this goat horn, the voice of the ancestor, and you will use it multiple times throughout these different sections in order to unlock different secrets and you know, solve the puzzles of different areas. There's going to be a different item that you can collect within each of these areas that will also perform a similar function that will let you solve a different type of puzzle. For example, one of these areas you will do a certain quest line in order to receive a pair of leather boots, which will let you solve puzzles regarding walking across powdered snow without falling through. There is one that you will get a trident with loyalty, so you can throw it at target blocks and unlock things that require you to press buttons from a distance or press target blocks from a distance. It's been a while. I have it all written down. I can't remember what the other 2 artifacts are, but yeah. So essentially, there's going to be one quest line leading you to the artifact, and another quest line leading you to find the book. In order to get the artifact from each section, you won't need any one area's specific artifact probably in order to get it. So you can get the artifact at any time. But to get the book, you will have to maybe to get this book, you might have to go get the artifact from that section or multiple maybe in order to get each book. So eventually you're going to have to go back and forth through these different sections. You're not going to be able to do it all one section complete, one section complete, one section complete, you know. So that's going to add to the gameplay, exploring, remembering something and being, oh yeah, I think I remember seeing that in manufacturing. Have to go back down, find the guy that's looking for this item, and so forth. And lastly, once you get all 4 books, you get into this special area, there is going to be, this sounds like a lot. I want this to be a full game, but there's going to be an additional 9 secrets in each of the 4 sections down there. So officially beating the game will involve getting just the 4 books and solving the riddles on them, freeing the ancestor, and you'll get a prize. However, there will be a bonus prize for completing the side quests, I guess you could call them, which are 9 secrets, yeah, within each area. That could be one individual standalone side quest, fetch quest. That could be just a hidden secret, a hidden chest or a hidden barrel that contains the secret. And the way it'll work is each section will be like the secrets of the yellow area will be gold ingots. And once you get all 9, you'll be able to combine them into a block, and then that you'll turn the block in up there essentially as proof that you found all 9, and you'll get your bonus prize. And there will be 4 prizes. One of the cool things about what I have planned for those prizes are, I showed off in a previous episode my card game in this world. I'm going to have special, rare, powerful cards for the card game that you can win by completing the different 4 sections. Yeah, so this is getting quite long. So let me collect my thoughts once again, see if there's anything else I want to talk about, and I will be right back. Okay, and I hope that all made sense. I know it was long. Hopefully it was entertaining enough, just because of all the different builds and such. A little bit different of an episode, just going on a tour. Partially, like I said, the reason I wanted to do a tour is because I know I could record it in one take, and I don't have a lot of time this weekend with family coming into town. But if there's time, I do want to go over to my base, and there is a little project I want to build there, as well as, if I have time between family matters, I might work on a little bit of the inside of there this episode. If not, we will soon, and this will now become part of the regular arsenal of projects that we can work on in episodes. So I hope that you liked the inside of that. Please give me your feedback with if it was cool, if it was boring, if what could go on with it. I kind of have a lot of it planned out. A lot of planning and thought has gone into it already, but I would love to hear feedback about it or questions about it, because I'm sure there is stuff that went unexplained that I could gladly go into more detail about, should people be interested. So let me head over to my base. We'll change up the scenery now for a little bit, and I got a little project to do over there. Okay, it's the next day, and I'm back here at my base. Unfortunately, on second thought, I don't think I'm going to have time to work on anything over here today. I am way shorter on time than I thought I would be. Like I said, I've got family in town. But just what I was going to do, and what I'll still do later, it's not a huge project. I just want to make another one of these moss golems right in between, somewhere amidst like these mushrooms, flying, maybe even a couple of them flying some direction. Yeah. But yeah, I'm literally playing with one hand right now, multitasking while I'm feeding a baby. But so yeah, I am unfortunately out of time. Thank you for watching this episode, though. I wanted to do hoping for a first comment of the day thing from that wizard tower that we set up in the last episode, but no comments have been left on the episode yet, which is okay. And plus, I'm really short on time anyways. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys in 2 days for the next one, and it should be more of a proper episode. Maybe we will work on the inside of the Emporium a little bit, and maybe even do this little mini project over here as well. So I'll see you then. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.